I think I see better when I got my Glock beside me. I'm rolling up some pressure just to hide the pain inside me. I'm sliding in the SRT, but it feel like a Rari. And she calling my phone, I'm blowing up, she say I'm sorry. I think I see better when I got my Glock beside me. I'm rolling up some pressure just to hide the pain inside me.
What's up? So today's video is sponsored by Eonon, Eonon or Eonon. Not too sure how to pronounce it. My bad if I butchered it, but got a nice little radio set up for the Yukon, and shout out to them. They sponsored pretty much everything that I'm getting right here. So I'm gonna get everything opened up so that way y'all can see everything that they had sent through, and I'm gonna do a review on it and install it in the truck. So let's go ahead and get to it. We got the dash camera, which is definitely going to be needed for where the hell I'm at driving around. Got the backup camera, definitely going to need that when I get lifted. They also sent a amplifier, high power digital amplifier for the stock radio, so it should sound 10 times better whenever I install this. And I do plan on revamping the whole audio system in the Yukon, so all of this just pretty much helped me out 100%. I didn't have to go and, you know, cop anything. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all the radio real quick. Let's go ahead and pop this thing open. The UA13 Plus model from Eonon. I don't know how to say it. My bad if I butchered that shit. But yeah, man, we got everything that we need in here. This is the 10-inch Android screen. I'll take it out and get y'all a better look. All right, so we're back in the shop, and I got everything laid out that I'm going to install. Review camera, got the dash camera, got the in-car amplifier, and then we got the 10.1 Android Apple CarPlay, Android Auto head unit, and like I said, I got the double DIN kit for my truck in particular. So we're gonna go ahead and be ripping this damn single DIN JVC up out of here. It's pretty aged, old as hell, so we're gonna go ahead and rip this out. It's already got a double DIN kit, so I guess I'm gonna just take this one out since I got a new one, and then we'll throw the new one in with everything in it, and then we'll just test all the features and stuff like that out, and we'll go from there. But definitely glad to get this radio, because I was gonna order one anyways, but once they hit me up with the sponsorship, I said fuck it, I need it, and I'll do a video on it because I was gonna do it anyways. So yeah, let's go ahead and get up in here, get to ripping all this stock shit out and the JVC radio out, and then we'll just move on from there. So let's go ahead and get it. All right, so we got the old head unit out of here, and yeah, it was shitty. They had the OnStar and the amplifier stuff built in, and it was just, yeah, fucked. So they had some connected to the other side of the harness, and yeah, it wasn't all just a straight through process. So just decided to go ahead and throw that shit the hell out. There goes the old radio up there. So now I'm about to get down to splicing the adapter harness that came with the double DIN kit, and then I'm going to be splicing it into the radio harness. This is what goes into the radio. So I had to just cut the connector off the end and strip these wires real quick, so that way I can go ahead and put these little connectors on and then heat shrink it. Those were just pretty much twisted together, and then they put some caps on top. So I'm gonna try to make this a little bit cleaner, so that way I can make some more space in here, because I do plan on going with some subs later on. So I'm gonna need to get back in here and kind of take everything back out, redo everything. So once I'm done splicing this, I'm gonna go ahead and put the double DIN kit in, and then we should be good to go to start plugging some shit in. All right, so got everything situated as far as the double DIN kit. I had to cut some of these brackets off and shit like that, but got the USBs and everything pulled out. Got all the harnesses and stuff plugged in. This has a GPS system as well, so I'll be able to use that. That's pretty damn neat for older truck, of course. But I got the antenna mount. So they had sent a dash cam as well, so this is USB. That's what one of the USBs will be used for. That's the dash cam. I'll probably put it up on the mirror instead of putting it on the windshield like I had said before. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this shit all situated and plugged in. I'm gonna test it out first, and then we'll get to mounting that rear view camera, running the wire underneath the truck, and then I'll probably just pop it up here somewhere. All right, so we back at the Backyard Build HQ, and got the radio in and installed finally. Well, somewhat. I got the power to it, so I had to end up running a 12 volt ignition to the ignition fuse on this side. I use a fuse adapter, so it's just on the ignition 3 fuse, just a little 10 amp. And I got the wire running all the way up through here, up here into the harness, because the 12 volt on the little adapter that came with the kit didn't end up working for some reason. So now the amplifier is working, and the whole head unit works. It's got GPS and everything. It's a pretty smooth little setup. It's got, you know, miles per hour and everything. Got radio, you got Bluetooth, GPS. Like I said, you got Google Maps pretty much chilling. So I'll fuck with it, man. If y'all need a radio, I'd definitely say go with one of these, because this is probably the best bang for your buck for a 10-inch screen. Like, this shit's gonna be huge in the car. So yeah, man, I guess we'll go ahead and get back to it. Get this thing thrown up here with the double din kit, so that way I can secure it in place. And then I'm gonna have to run the rear view camera and the dash camera some way, and we'll get that situated. So let's go ahead and get back to it. All right, so finally got this damn thing in here, and yeah, it looks good. So it's got plenty of settings in here. It don't barely hit the gear shift, but I might have to end up getting like a shortened gear shifter or something like that, like the billet ones I've been seeing. But yeah, man, she sit real good in here, and it's a pretty big screen. It's got navigation, all that shit on it, like I had said, but got everything put back up and together. I just got my little USB sitting out here. I got another one over here for the passenger, just in case, you know, somebody riding with me, they need to charge. And then I ain't got to just share a fucking USB. But yeah, man, everything is ran, everything is clean. I just got to get some zip ties now and run that rear camera, and we should be good after that, man. Should be 100%. So we'll get back to it, and if I don't get the rear view camera done today, I'll probably just get it done tomorrow once I get some zip ties and everything and get it situated, because I gotta tie it into the rear tail lights. So we'll get to it, but we'll pick up as soon as I get some more stuff done. All right, so we back, and I finally got the rear camera installed. So got it situated now, trigger, and now you can see outside. So everything looks good. I ain't gonna adjust it really too much from here. I might take these lines off, I don't really need them, but yeah, I'll play with that as it goes. But everything is good, so that'll be pretty much it for this radio here, man. I'll show y'all where I ran it to real quick. Just right there. I ain't do nothing but do like I do with the rock lights and the wheel lights, run it up underneath the little water plug under here, along the lines where the e-brake is, and then I looped it up over the wheel arch and put it back there and just mounted it to the plastic. I'm gonna go with a roll pan anyway, so I'm gonna have to relocate it regardless. But yeah, man, a nice little stereo setup, good little sponsor. I definitely needed one. That'd be pretty much it for this. But I might get some vlog footage in for y'all tomorrow. Reggie's supposed to be coming by. Got some little heat coming for y'all for that. And then got the cat eye getting picked up, so we'll just pick up tomorrow once we get to the shop. So let's get it. All right, today we got a Tahoe in, the same Tahoe I put the 7.5 rough country. He got pulled over the other day, and yeah, they really getting real tough on this squat shit down here. So just a future reference for anybody who's trying to just squat their shit. They getting rough out this bitch. They are not playing no games. So we're gonna be putting in his rear lift. He had everything powder coated previously, he just didn't put it in, and that's what we're gonna be doing. And he had put some new headlights in, so I'm gonna have to put these bulbs in because he couldn't get them in. I know with these Tahoes, you gotta down there take the bumper off to get the headlight out and get the low beam put in there. So just wanted to keep y'all updated on what I got going on. This is pretty much first thing I really had all week besides my own shit that I was fucking with. But yeah, man, getting to it, and about to take the rear springs out. Go ahead and take I already took the sway bar links out already, and get the rear springs out, drop the whole rear end, go ahead and take the lower control arm, upper control arm off, and just get everything ready for these drop brackets and everything to go in. And you know how it goes, pretty much a rear lift. All right, so we're getting, shut up bitch. All right, so we're getting everything situated. Ended up getting the control arm drop brackets in, so those are tight and ready to go. I just put the bolts through the control arms loosely right now. I got the springs in. I just put the strut extensions in as well on both sides. Everything's loose. Yeah, man, that's what we on right now. So just wanted to pick the camera up, show y'all a little update. It's not really too bad doing these, especially whenever it's not a Magna ride truck. But yeah, getting to it. So I'll pick back up the camera as soon as we get some shit finished up. I know this damn traction bar bracket gonna take me a little minute because I gotta get up under here and fucking drill holes, and this fucking spare tire's in the way, and I don't got the spare tire tool to take it out. So yeah, we're gonna be just trying to thug this shit out. So once I get everything else situated, we'll be good to go, and then I'll put that back together and we should be good to roll this thing on out of here on the rear lift. All right, so got the whole rear end put together. So I got the bump stops in, got the traction bar drop bracket, or I guess lift bracket now, but got that in, and I got the control arm drops, got everything tight. Just got to get the sway bar links tight as well. So pretty much finished all the way around, and I just got to take this I believe it's the e-brake line. I'm gonna take this little e-brake line, and I gotta put it back behind this sway bar link, so that way I can attach it back onto the track bar, and then should be good to go, man. Everything else pretty much went smooth, way smoother than the Denali that I ended up doing. So this one really not too bad. Didn't need no instructions or no shit like that, because it's pretty straightforward. If you've been doing it a bunch of times, or you've done it a couple times, it's pretty straightforward. But if you new rear lift installer, then I definitely recommend probably just checking out some vids and shit like that, and just, you know, double checking everything as you go, because the instructions will definitely tell you some tips and tricks to kind of help out, but not most of the times. But yeah, man, the hardest part about this lift is really just getting that part in, the traction bar bracket. Other than that, the control arm drops, they'll go straight in. No real modification or nothing like that needed on either side. And the bump stop brackets, they're pretty decent. It comes with self-tapping bolts that you just put in there. Just drilled a hole on both sides. All right, so getting to the bowls, but I just got the rear end on the ground and everything torqued. So everything looks good up in here. Got everything looking nice and powdered up in here. So everything is good, tight, and ready to go. And don't look like it's too much of a nosedive. It looks like the front is a little bit higher, just probably about like a ½ inch. Can't really see it too well, but shit, I'll get a better look whenever I get it outside. Gonna go ahead and get these bulbs out and get everything swapped out, and then I guess we'll pick up tomorrow once I get back to the shop before he picks it up, so that way I can show y'all kind of what it looked like outside. I've just been trying to put out some shit because lately the shop been kind of dry. Been a lot of people hitting me up, letting me know that, you know, they're waiting on parts and shit like that. Just got Reggie's new truck outside. I ain't gonna show y'all that yet until we start getting to work on it. Once all the parts and stuff come in, within the next couple weeks, we'll be starting on that, and he's gonna be going crazy with that motherfucker. So we're gonna be having a lot of shit. It's just people waiting on parts, or, you know, my prices just ain't the best for everybody. I don't really give a fuck. Like I said, I do this shit for fun, really. And yeah, it's just really to build my brand, man. Just try to help people out as much as I can with what I know. But yeah, it's pretty much it. So we'll pick back up tomorrow, and we'll get back to it, and I'll show y'all what it looks like, and that'll be it. All right, there she is. So just got the full thing finished up. You can see everything really good now that everything was powder coated. But yeah, everything looked pretty solid up under here. I just drove around in a little mud a little bit, or the dirt, sand, whatever you want to call it, but just to make sure everything was tight. There weren't no noises or anything, but yeah, everything looked good, man. So these little strut covers or shock covers, they came off, so just took those off just to have them out the way so they don't break. But yeah, looking good. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it on this one. So just wanted to get y'all the last look before he comes and picks it up. But yeah, man, full 7.5. Don't really rake too much like the old ones used to. But that's it. I'm gonna take some pictures, and that'll be the end of the video, man. Getting them in, getting them out.